the most powerfulest versus the most weakest version of superheroes. First up, we got Superman, the one we all know and love. Now, the most powerful version of Superman is actually Milkman Man. Now, Milkman Man was made by a company called Redcom, and they know they're in a comic book. Everyone that works in the company knows that they're in a comic book. And obviously, Milkman Man knows he's in a comic book. And he also knows that his entire existence is just to entertain the viewer. And he does that well because he can alter reality, change plots in the comic books that he's in. He could even pretty much destroy any weapon in the DC universe. And any hero, too. Meaning regular Superman wouldn't stand a chance against this guy. But technically, these aren't his powers. This is the milk he has. Meaning if you take away the milk, yeah, you can easily kill him if you just hold him at gunpoint or something. Now, the weakest version of Superman is real-world Superman. And he's basically this guy from the 1950s whose name is Eric. And the only thing Superman about him is that he has the Superman logo tattooed on his chest. Next up, we got the Dark Knight himself, Batman. Now, the most powerful version of Batman is Mindhunter. Batman plus Martian Manhunter, pretty much. Don't really need to explain anything. Now, the weakest version of Batman is Gotham by Gaslight Batman. Now, don't get me wrong, this is actually a really strong and powerful Batman, but the Earth he's living on never got past the Industrial Revolution. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically a time where, like, factories were just invented, so the air was really polluted and kids were forced into child labor. Next up, we have the fastest man alive, the Flash. Now, the strongest version of the Flash is Flash from World 22. Now, this Flash is so fast that he managed to build an entire Zootopia in 24 hours. And this is because he is so fast that he can appear in the same place at the same time. For example, he could be talking to you about how he got his powers, inviting Reverse Flash at the same time. And it would probably end up winning against Reverse Flash too. And the weakest version of the Flash is Bizarro World Flash. Now, if you don't know what the Bizarro World is, it's pretty much the exact opposite of this world, the world that we're currently in. I don't think I need to explain myself on this one. Next up, we're moving on to the Marvel Universe with Hulk. Now, the most powerful version of Hulk is Heart of the Monster Hulk. Now, Heart of the Monster Hulk is World Breaker Hulk, but at peak performance. Now, mind you, World Breaker Hulk managed to almost destroy the entire east part of America with one footstep. And even then, he claimed that he was holding back. As you can see with the picture right next to me, he's not doing that anymore. Now, the weakest version of Hulk is Hulk from Earth 59513. I think. I can't really remember that 100%. It's really confusing, but whatever. Now, pretty much, this Hulk, instead of becoming a super big green buff guy, he becomes a massive spore of big green tumors. Last on the list, we got Thor. Now, the most powerful version of Thor is Room King Thor. Now, Room King Thor, in order to become as strong as his father, sacrificed both of his eyes and even went as far as to hang himself just to become as strong as his father. It worked. And he is believed to even kill one of the Destrions. And these people claim to take on the Celestians, which are believed to create reality as we know it according to the Marvel Universe. Just in the Marvel Universe, though. They didn't actually create society. Now, the weakest version of Thor is Ragnarok. No, not the Ark map for all my fellow Ark players out there. Ragnarok is a Civil War bot that Tony Stark made, and got his face absolutely destroyed by Zeus. Regular Thor claims that he can take on Zeus, just saying.